Yeah, visiting with Coach Gray here at the Coaches Reunion. And first of all, I got to ask, what have you been up to? Haven't seen you in a long time.
Well, I've been going on vacation once in a while, fishing. We live on a lake there south of Norris City.
Yeah.
And find plenty of time. I find plenty of things to do.
You know, it seems like yesterday we were watching that Super-Sectional game down at SIU. And, man, time flies. It's been a long time ago, but it seems like yesterday.
Yeah, you know, and it was really neat in the fact that it was two Mid-South Conference teams with Waltonville and us. Yeah. And, of course, Ed and I had a lot of good battles over the years. And his probably best team he had at Waltonville, we had our best team. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it was unfortunate for them. But, it was a good game.
Today at this Coaches Reunion, you get to visit with a lot of guys that you have a lot of respect for and guys who were successful at their craft. And so many stories were shared today. It's kind of inspirational, and sometimes it can almost bring tears to your eyes, too.
Yes, you know, it really is. And I tell you what, when you think of older coaches and everything, I was fortunate enough to play for Ron Herron and Rich, and we went to clinics together and everything, and I was very fortunate to have the mentors that I had at that stage. And the longer you stayed in it, the more you realized, you know, that those older people, they just mean a lot to you. They've inspired you to do what you like.
And with all the years of coaching that you spent, the success that you had there at Norris City, I'm sure it gives you a lot of gratitude, or a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for, pleasure in knowing that a lot of your players have gone on to not only, some of them have gone on to play at the next level, but you've also had guys who have just grown into great young men and fathers and that sort of thing.
Yeah, you know, you just name them down over the years, and I was always an advocate that we need to bring those people back to the school and let them kind of tell their story in a open, you know, school assembly. Mm-hmm. And we were able to do that a few times, but yes, you know, the judge in White County now played for me, you know, and those guys, they're just great people and great kids. Of course, Norris City was a great community to teach in. Mm-hmm. I came there, thought I'd stay 3 years, and stayed 33. So that's just the way it works out, and I couldn't ever think of doing anywhere any better.
But you were so comfortable there, and you enjoyed it and loved it, and they all loved you.
Well, yeah, you know, two types of coaches. One's been fired, and one's going to be. You know, is what they always said. But they took care of me, and I hopefully I was somebody that kind of inspired kids a little bit. And I know I loved them. I didn't ever hate going to work. I always enjoyed it. So I was fortunate.
You still watch basketball games today?
Yeah, you know, in North City we see some Holmes games. You know. And, of course, college at this time of year is always fun, and I fill out that bracket. And,
how's your bracket doing?
Well, I've picked Houston to win it. You know, in those brackets, if you really want to win, you can't pick the favorite because everybody picks the favorite. Right. So the last time I won it, I picked Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
And so that's fortunate enough they won that year. But, you know, on those brackets, you have to do that. So you just get lucky.
Well, you said you picked Houston. You had to be pretty proud of that out-of-bounds play they ran at the end of the game to win last night. Huh?
You know, several of the coaches today mentioned it, you know, learn off of other people. I wanted to write that down, you know, and I am coaching 24 years.
Yeah.
So, you know, young coaches really, you know, we don't have the clinics and stuff that we did when I was coaching, you know. Mm-hmm. We go to 3 to 4 clinics a year, you know, with IBCA and everything, right. and you pick up something. Just like going to the Final Four practices at Indianapolis, St. Louis, and so on. You go and just take a pad with you and start writing them down.
You can take a nugget out of everybody and put them together. It's great.
Yeah, I remember going to Bobby Knight's practices, and we'd go and see 1 or 2 a year, you know, and he'd speak to us, and, you know, everything he said, you know, and watched his, you know, a lot of little things, you know, he did that just really, you know, I remember one thing that he did that impressed me so much. He would have a team on offense and a team on defense, and the team on offense would start down the floor, and he'd blow a whistle, and they'd change offense to defense. They just dropped the ball where they're at and went the other way.
Wow.
And, you know, that was a great going from offense to defense. It wasn't, you know, any time switched, and it was a great, and I used it a lot in practice. I think it was a positive thing.
Coach Gray, good to see you again today. Thanks for the visit, and I hope you enjoyed yourself today.
Well, we really do. Every year I'm fortunate enough to become each time, and I appreciate the work that the organizers do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
okay.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, good to see you. Thanks. All right, bye-bye.